Didn't answer right away. You just looked at me and stayed. Every word I planned to say fell apart and drifted away. The room was holding its own breath, like it knew we crossed a line. Nothing spoken, nothing broken, still it shook me deep inside. You didn't raise your voice, didn't need to explain. In the quiet of that moment, I felt everything change. Your silence had a weight to it, heavier than any truth, like something honest standing still between me and you. No anger, no goodbye, no need to overdo it. Your silence had a weight to it, and it pulled me closer to you. I've known words that cut like knives, promises that couldn't stay, but nothing ever shook my ground like the things you didn't say. You let the moment speak for you, let the truth hang in the air. In the calm of your stillness, I felt how much you cared. You didn't rush to fix the space, didn't try to make it light. You trusted me to feel it all, standing there in the quiet. Your silence had a weight to it, like a hand upon my chest. Every fear I'd learned to hide finally confessed. No defense, no alibi, nothing left to prove with it. Your silence had a weight to it, and I never ran from it. Love is more than what we say, more than voices raised. Maybe it's the way we stay present when words fall away. And if the world keeps asking why we never overdid it, I'll point to that moment when your silence said it. Your silence had a weight to it, but it never felt unkind. It held me there and told the truth without a single line. If I ever doubt what's real, or forget how love can fit, I'll remember how you stayed and how your silence carried it. No regret, no word I needed to admit. I knew you loved me from the weight of your silence. I was always racing forward, trying not to feel the ache. Every second felt like pressure, every silence a mistake. Then you stood there without moving, like time forgot its place. In the calm of how you stayed, I felt the moment hesitate. You didn't pull me into answers, didn't ask me to decide. You let the question breathe a little and stand right by my side. You taught the moment to wait, taught my heart to slow its pace. Every fear I carried loudly finally found its space. No hurry dressed as destiny, no hurry dressed as destiny, no rush we had to fake. You taught the moment to wait, and it learned from you to stay. I'd known love that feared the quiet, needed answers right away. But you trusted what was growing in the time we didn't chase. You listened more than you spoke, let the nights unfold in gray. Somewhere in your steady breathing, I forgot to be afraid. You never tried to speed the truth, never crossed the fragile line. You honored every unready part of this heart of mine. You taught the moment to wait, like it finally understood that love doesn't need to hurry to prove that it is good. No countdown written in our hands, no promises to break. You taught the moment to wait, and I learned the same. Always pulling us ahead. You showed me how to stand still and feel instead. And if tomorrow asks too much or tries to rush our fate, I'll remember how you smiled and taught the moment to wait. You taught the moment to wait. When I was ready to run, turn the pause into a promise before we'd even begun. If love is measured by patience, by the time we didn't take, then I know what we are. You taught the moment to wait. Your faith, I found my forever in the way you made time wait. I've known love that arrived too loudly, shaking walls inside my chest. Every feeling had to prove itself, never knowing when to rest. Then you came in like a soft rhythm, never breaking my time. You didn't rush into my silence, you just walked beside my mind. You never pulled me from my balance, never tried to rearrange. You listened to the pace I kept, and somehow stayed the same. Your heart didn't interrupt mine. It learned the way I breathe. It waited in the spaces where I needed room to be. No collision, no demand, no moment overstepped the line. Your heart didn't interrupt mine. It simply intertwined. I was used to love that hurry, always knocking down the door. But you stayed in open stillness, never asking for more. You let me keep my quiet, let my doubts arrive on time. In the calm of how you waited, I felt safe inside my mind. You didn't ask me to be louder, didn't try to make me change. You loved me where I already was, and nothing felt misplaced. Your heart didn't interrupt mine, didn't rush the truth we felt. It listened before it answered, like it already knew itself. No pressure, no intrusion, no fear we had to outrun. Your heart didn't interrupt mine. It became a part of one. If love is not a takeover, but a gentle alignment, then maybe this is what it means to feel seen, not silenced. And if the world keeps pulling fast, trying to cross our lines, I'll remember how you stayed without interrupting mine. Your heart didn't interrupt mine. It honored every scar. It moved with me, not through me, and loved me as I am. If time ever tests our rhythm, if the nights grow long and wide, I'll trust the way our hearts align, without a single interruption. No rush, no fight, no sign, no reason to define. I knew it was love the moment your heart didn't interrupt mine. It was raining in my mind that day, gray thoughts falling slow. I was walking through another aisle with nowhere left to go. Then you walked in, shook your hair like you didn't know the storm. You said something half serious, and the room got warm. I was holding on to broken time, counting every cloud above. Then you smiled without a warning. I felt it, I fell in love. Your laugh changed the weather, turned my night into blue skies. Every doubt I was hiding fell apart in your eyes. I was bracing for forever alone, for another cold September. But the moment you laughed out loud, your laugh changed the way weather. You don't know the way you do it, like it's nothing at all. One sound and the walls I built started ready to fall. I've been through my share of love that promised then ran, but your laughter felt honest, like it reached for my hand. I stopped listening for thunder, stopped waiting for the rain. When your joy filled up the silence, I forgot about the pain. Your laugh changed the weather, like the sun after years of gray. Every fear I was living in slowly drifted away. I don't know where this road goes or how long we'll be together. All I know is who I became when your laugh changed the weather. Finally breathe again, when our heart stops checking the sky for signs of the end. If tomorrow brings the thunder and the skies don't stay this blue, I'll remember how it felt when the sun sounded like you. Laugh changed the weather, changed the way I see my days. I was lost in a long cold season till you laughed and it slipped away. If this world turns dark again, if the skies don't last forever, I'll still believe in love, 'cause your laugh changed the weather. So laugh just like you do, even when the clouds return. I've already seen the truth. Some hearts make the whole world warm. Never told the world our story, never held the moment high. Every feeling stayed between us, like a truth we didn't try. No photographs, no grand confessions, no headlines in our names, just the way your eyes would soften every time I came undone. Didn't need an audience, didn't need a proof or sign. What we felt was growing deeper every time we crossed that line. We were real without announcing it, no declaration in the air. Every quiet moment told the truth, that we were already there. No promises we had to shout, no future we had to admit. We were real without announcing it, and that's how it stayed legitimate. I'd been bruised by louder loves before, love that needed to be seen, but you stayed where honesty lived, in the spaces in between. You didn't claim me in a sentence, didn't mark me as your own, but you stayed when nights grew heavy, and that told me everything. You never tried to name us, never rushed to draw a line. Still I felt the way you held me, like I'd already crossed your mind. We were real without announcing it, no spotlight on our heart. Every breath we shared in silence, knew right from the start. No one else had to believe, no proof we had to submit. We were real without announcing it, and nothing about it felt unfit. If love is measured by the noise, then maybe we were wrong. But if it's found in who stays close, then we were strong. Let the world keep asking questions, let them doubt a bit. I'll answer with the way you stayed. When we said nothing, we were real without announcing it, without a single line or vow. What we felt was never waiting, it was happening right now. If this is all we ever say, if this is where it ends or sits, we were real without announcing it, and that's the truest way it is. Never needed to. We met without a map or reason, just another night, another place. I didn't know your name would linger long after I forgot your face. You smiled like you'd been here before, like time was bending just for us. Nothing said but something shifted the moment our eyes touched. We didn't ask the right questions, didn't stop to read the signs. Somehow every step felt chosen before we knew the design. We met before we understood why, before the truth had found its name. Something deeper pulled us closer, long before we felt the flame. No answers written in the stars, no promise spoken out loud. We met before we understood why, but our hearts already knew how. I was carrying unfinished chapters, you were learning how to stay. We were both a little broken in very different ways. You listened like you weren't in a hurry, let my silences arrive. In the calm of how you waited, I felt something come alive. We didn't plan the future, didn't rewrite the past. We just stood inside the moment, hoping it would last. We met before we understood why, before we knew what love could do. Every doubt started losing shape with you. No rush to call it destiny, no fear of falling through. We met before we understood why, and somehow that was true. Maybe love arrives too early, maybe timing lies, but some souls recognize each other before the mind decides. And if the world keeps asking questions we can't yet justify, I'll answer with the way you stayed the night we met. No why. We met before we understood why, but it changed the shape of time, turned ordinary moments into something more than mine. If tomorrow asks for reasons, if this love is put on trial, I'll say we met before we understood why, and learn the rest by staying a while. Carved in stone, no reason to deny. We met before we understood why, and that was enough to try. The room was holding its own breath, like it knew what we might lose. Every word was standing on the edge, waiting to be used. I could have filled the space with reasons, I could have said your name, but something sacred lived between us, and silence chose to stay. Looked at me like you understood what words would only ruin. So we let the moment stand untouched and kept it human. We didn't break the quiet, didn't need to make a sound. Every truth was already there, resting all around. No promises in raised voices, no answers to ignite. We didn't break the quiet, we let it hold us tight. I've known love that feared the stillness, felt plain. Your hand was close but never reaching, like it trusted me to choose in the space you didn't cross. I felt the deepest truth. You didn't rush my understanding, didn't try to take control. You let the silence do the healing, like it already knew my soul. We didn't break the quiet, didn't shatter what we found. Every breath was saying more than words could ever sound. No need to claim the moment, no reason to deny. We didn't break the quiet, we let it testify. Sometimes stand, then maybe silence is the way. Two hearts understand. And if the world keeps asking why we didn't speak that night, I'll say we heard each other clearly, because we kept it quiet. We didn't break the quiet, but it changed us all the same. It held the truth between us without needing a name. If time ever pulls us forward, if this moment says goodbye, I'll remember how we stayed and never broke the quiet. No echo, no regret, no word left to deny. We didn't break the quiet, and that's where love survives. We were young with nothing but time, borrowed dreams and restless hearts. City lights were fading slow when we learned where forever starts. Your hand shaking in my own, like you knew this moment would last. We didn't need the world to see what we felt inside the dark. No witnesses, no promises, just silence holding tight. Two souls afraid of daylight, but brave enough for tonight. We wrote our names in the dark, where the world couldn't tear us apart. Every breath, every spark felt louder than the truth of our scars. We had no map, no sign, just love and a trembling heart. If everything faded away, we wrote our names in the dark. Morning came like a warning sign, reality knocking too loud. Learned how to smile in public while hiding what we never said out loud. I watched you walk the other way, like we never crossed that line. But some loves don't need daylight to survive the hands of time. I carried you in every song, in every empty empty room, trying to forget your touch, but it always found me too soon. We wrote our names in the dark, where the truth didn't need a name. Every kiss left a mark that no goodbye could ever erase. We chose the night to believe what the day would tear apart. When the world refused our love, we wrote our names in the dark. Maybe love was never meant to be proven in the light. Some hearts are only honest when no one else is in sight. If history forgets our faces and time erases the spark, at least heaven knows the truth. We wrote our names in the dark. We wrote our names in the dark, and the dark still remembers us. Every tear, every prayer still whispers what we were. If love is more than being seen, more than leaving a mark, then I'll believe forever, man. We wrote our names in the dark. If someday you hear this song in a place where you are, just know I never erased us. We wrote our names in the dark. The night was already fading, the music knew its end. Every sign was softly saying this was where it bends. We could have walked away in silence, left the truth right where it lay, but something in the way you looked at me asked me still to stay. We knew the moment was thinning, we felt the pull to let it pass, but neither one of us was ready to call it the past. We stayed longer than the feeling asked, longer than it should have stayed. Held on to something almost gone, like it might still find its way. No promises left to make, no future left to match. We stayed longer than the feeling asked, and somehow that still matters. I've known love that leaves too early, afraid of what comes next, but you stayed inside the question, didn't rush the emptiness. We spoke in half-finished sentences, let the quiet take its time. Even knowing what was breaking, we didn't cross the line. You didn't try to save us, didn't pretend we'd last. You just stayed right there beside me till the moment passed. We stayed longer than the feeling asked, longer than the spark could burn. Let the silence say what love still knew, even when it couldn't return. No fight to make it live again, no truth we had to mask. We stayed longer than the feeling asked, time. And if someday we look back at what we didn't grasp, I'll remember that we stayed when the feeling asked us not to. We stayed longer than the feeling asked, not to change, not to pretend, but to honor what we almost lost before it had to end. If loving means knowing when to let go and when to hold it fast, we stayed longer than the feeling asked, and that was love at last. No regret, no aftermath, no moment we take back. We stayed longer than the feeling asked, and I'm glad we did. The night was thin, the stars were shining like they didn't want to interfere. We sat quiet on opposite sides of words we were afraid to hear. You looked up, I followed your eyes to a sky too big for doubt. Some feelings don't ask permission, they just find their way out. No hands were reaching out just yet, but the space between us knew. Two lonely hearts don't need directions when they're leaning into something true. We leaned on the same moonlight, let it carry what we couldn't say. Every fear I was holding inside felt lighter drifting your way. No vows, no lines in the sand, just time slowing down. In the quiet we both understood. We leaned on the same moonlight. You spoke a road you never took, of love that almost stayed. I listened like it was my own past, like the echoes knew my name. I've chased the sun my whole life, thinking brightness meant control, but something softer held me steady in the silver of your soul. I stopped pretending I was fine, stopped standing on my pride. When your silence felt like shelter on a restless night, we leaned on the same moonlight. When the world felt far away, every scar I learned to hide found peace in the words we didn't say. We didn't need to touch or promise anything out loud. Love was breathing in between us. tomorrow pulls us separate, if this moment doesn't last, I'll remember how we felt at peace, leaning into the past. We lean on the same moonlight, and it taught me how to stay. Not every love needs daylight to find its way. If life takes us different roads, if our names fade out of sight, I'll still know what love felt like. We leaned on the same moonlight, some nights never really end, they just live inside your eyes.